Hi, this is Tracy from Apostolic Radio Ministries International again. This is Professor Tracy Dean from Apostolic Radio Ministries International. And I'm here to bring the weekly events, encouragement, summaries from February 13 to 19, 2023. So to begin, just to remind everyone, Apostolic Temple in Fort Pierce, Florida. They have services on Sundays. They have services on Mondays. And you can also watch them on Facebook. Again, this is the one on the first screen, Apostolic Temple International in Fort Pierce, Florida, under the leadership of Pastor Paul Dean. Moving right along into all the services on February 17 to 18 at 6 p.m. nightly, the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Southeast Region, they're having their conference from February 17 to 18 again. The theme is "The Time Is Now, No Backing Down." And they have great lineup of speakers. They have Apostle McCoy. They have a missionary, Anna K. Little. They have Pastor Nyron from Miami, Florida, and they have Evangelist Camille Aarons from Tamarack, Florida. So again, the host pastor is Pastor Iris Taylor, and this will be in West Palm Beach. Again, you can join them on Zoom at 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274, and there's no password. On February 22nd, we're moving over to Ash Wednesday, the United Apostolic Fasting and Prayer Fellowship. They are having their Ash Wednesday meeting at February 22nd at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's under the leadership of Overseer Yvonne Dixon again, Overseer Yvonne Dixon, and the host is Bishop Norman News. So they are having this in person, and they have their phone numbers listed on the screen. So the next set of events on February 22nd to February 24th at Mount Zion Apostolic Tabernacle in Richmond, Spalding, under the leadership of host pastor, overseer Hyacinth Baker. She's having revival and restoration in the midst of a chaotic world. Again, revival and restoration in the midst of a chaotic world. And this seems to me in person. You have Elder Pusey, Elder Banton, and Pastor Mackenzie as the guest speakers for those services at 7 p.m. And that is for their Youth Week. On the same days, on February 22nd to February 24th, Holiness Born Again Church is having, and that one is in Anchovy, St. James, Wilshire, Anchovy, St. James. They're having Standing in the Gap, and the speakers are Elder Oral Cameron, Pastor Gargil Barrett, and Evangelist Kenroy Waysome. So they're having great things happening on that week. We also have the King's Chapel Apostolic Group of Churches, and that is in Euroton, again in Euroton. And that is the headquarters right there. So the host pastors are Bishop Roy and Evangelist Ruth Skyers. They're having their services February 22nd to February 26th nightly, and they have a great lineup of speakers: Pastor Don Lawrence, Pastor Paul Charlton, Evangelist Andrea Phillips, Pastor Winston Pickersgill, and Pastor Eunice Davis. So they have a great lineup of speakers, and their theme is "Behold, I come quickly. Let no man take thy crown." With this annual Holy Convocation with Bishop Skyers and Evangelist Skyers, they're also having a family day too. So it's Convocation and Family Day. Happening on February 24th to February 26th, The Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Ministries, under the host pastor, Dr. Dorothy Aarons. They're having their third Faith Builders Conference, and the topic is Go Forward. Again, Go Forward. And this is from February 24th to Sunday, February 26th. And the service times are here also. Great speakers, Elder Dr. Tony Bromley, Elder Donovan Harrison, Elder Richard Aarons, and Apostle Dr. Roy Mitchell. Now let's go ahead on over to February 26th. On February 26th, Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ in Golden Hill is having their 27th church anniversary and in gathering service under the leadership of Elder Lascelles Adman, again, Elder Lascelles Asman, and he has great speakers lined up for you, Minister Gray and Minister Solon, I believe. Rohan Solan, I believe that's what it is. So they have some great lineup of speakers coming up for that day on February 26th, Sunday, February 26th. Now, Talia Deliverance Ministries are also having services from February 26th, and there's an on March 3rd, 2023. And they're having Youth Week 2023, and their theme is Come Forth, Come Forth. So we have a great lineup of speakers: Pastor Jessett McKenzie, Pastor Steve Myrie, Minister Joshua Treasure, and Pastor QC Gray. I did write over on March 10 to March 12, the Church of Jesus Christ Ministry of Reconciliation having their youths conference, Go Ye Therefore. Again, Go Ye Therefore, host pastor Bishop S. Redwood. They have quite a few speakers: Minister Shaquan Williams, Evangelist Julie Chambers, Minister David Cater, and Evangelist Corres Fisher. They're having their services on Facebook Live. Again, you can see that on Facebook Live. Also, House of Miracles Apostolic Church International, they're having their women's conference. Their theme, It Is Possible. Is it possible? Give it to Jesus. Is it possible? Give it to Jesus. So they have a great lineup of speakers. And the host pastor is Pastor Shavoy Fisher, and assistant pastor is Pastor Jay Baker. So we have a great lineup of speakers there: Evangelist Sonia, Pastor Solomon, Pastor Carmen Nation, Pastor C. Laws, Elder R. Barracks, Brother Nathan Hall, Pastor T. Mendez, and Pastor G. Nelson. And this service will be in Clarendon, Georgetown District, Spalding, Clarendon. All right, so let's move right along. And on that same church, House of Miracles Apostolic Church, Pastor Chavoy Fisher is having on Sunday the 26th, they're having their 9th pastoral anniversary. So heading over to the month of April. In April, Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Jamaica and the West Indian, they're having their 53rd Holy Convocation from April 10 to 16. And their theme is Let Us Arise and Go Up to Bethel. You can see them on Facebook, and you can also join them on YouTube as you see listed here. Now, there is another event coming up, and this one is coming up in May 23rd to May 25th. And this is where the Apostolic World Christian Fellowship is having their 52nd World Congress. And this is happening in Louisville, Kentucky. And more information to follow. So again, more information to follow. This is Apostolic World Christian Fellowship. Rescue Tabernacle Apostolic, and this is Holy Ground Euroton. Again, Holy Ground Euroton, they're always having healing and deliverance service every Thursday from 11:30 to 2 on the host pastor, Pastor Bruce Walden. Again, Pastor Bruce Walden. So moving on to some prayer meetings. Just a quick reminder of the prayer meetings from People Hungry for Prayer. These are weekly from Monday to Friday from 2 to 3. The Zoom is 884-688-2530. Again, 884-688-2530. And the passcode is 876876. Also, JPUA in the fall have 15 minutes of prayer every Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. The meeting ID is 510-912-9418. And the password is NAFAWL, NAFAWL. Heading right over, quick reminders, Waterloo Apostolic Church, again, Waterloo Apostolic Church in Santa Cruz, under the leadership of Bishop Agri Scott. Again, under the leadership of Bishop Agri Scott, you can join them for services on Sunday at 11. On Wednesdays, you can join them for services, and you can also visit their YouTube channel, and you will be blessed by the services there. Also, a quick reminder on Aberdeen High School, they are having their Adopt a program. Again, this is Adopt a program, and they're looking for sports equipment, technology, educational, mathematics, language, music, safety, and student welfare. Also, moving right over, JPUA has their St. Catherine chapter. They meet weekly on Saturday at 8 p.m. for prayer. Again, they meet weekly on Saturdays for prayer. Also, Restoration Ministries prayer line. You can join them every day of the week. I've been joining them from 2017. They have prayer at 5 a.m. USA time, prayer at 12 p.m. And they also have some prayers on Fridays at 10. But if you listen to their daily announcements, you will be blessed and also be informed of everything that they do. Their meeting ID is 8191-4570-6291. Again, Zoom meeting ID 891-4570-6291, and the passcode is 916429. Again, 916429. And this is under the leadership of Pastor Winsome Ramsey and Lady Carol Walters. So heading right over, you can see the services for First Vision Apostolic Ministries. Again, First Vision Apostolic Ministries. And this is under the leadership of host pastor, Dr. Patricia Holness. And you can join them on Zoom, 939-549-5845, 939-549-5845. They also have a YouTube channel, which I've watched, and you can be blessed from all of these services. Just another reminder that the apostolic leaders, they have their Tuesday prayer at 6 a.m. Again, Tuesday prayer at 6 a.m. I think it's 6 a.m. Forgive me, it may also be 7. I haven't listened to it for a while, but they still have their prayer meetings. So if you can't join them, just pray along with them. Now, Monday nights, there's prayer meeting at Mount Zion Apostolic Tabernacle. Every Monday night, you can join them on Zoom. Join at about 7 o'clock, and you will be blessed. The Zoom ID is 843-028-5951. Again, 843-028-5951, and the passcode is MZAT, MZAT. Also, Greater Portmore prayer meetings are at 7:45 p.m. every Monday. And the meeting ID is 961-969-9484. Again, 961-969-9484. The passcode is 894566. Again, 894566. On Monday nights, we have Pastor Merrick Meyer. He has his Kingdom Connectors Bible study every Monday night. And the Zoom ID is 455-169-4806. Again, 455-169-4806. And this is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can join them on Zoom, and you will be blessed. And as you look at the flyer, you can just know the information, and you will be blessed. I just said know the information. All righty. Now let's head over to Ignite My Fire. They also have a weekly Mondays at 7 p.m. prayer and presentation sessions. Again, you can join them on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom. For Zoom, 991-289-9448. Password is Ignite. Again, 991-289-9448, and the password is Ignite. Heading right over, just a reminder, Apostolic Tabernacle Temple in Fort Pierce, Florida, under the leadership of Pastor Paul Dean. Sundays at 7, Mondays at 7:30. You can join them on Facebook for further information. Heading right over to the Supper Ministry under the leadership of Elder Noel Facey on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30. Again, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30. You can also join them on Zoom. The meeting ID is 432-573-5948, and the password is Elohim. Elohim, Elohim. 432-573-5948 is the Zoom ID. Now, Liberty Hall Apostolic Ministries, they seem to be having their Tuesday night Bible study every Tuesday night. I saw it on January 31st and I saw it on other weeks. So I am assuming that they continue every Tuesday starting at 7:30. And if you want to join a Tuesday night, it is at 987-864-72910. Again, Zoom ID 987-864-72910. And the password is 722252. 722252. Also, I think I announced prior about the Rescue Tabernacle in Holy Ground. So let's move right over. On Wednesday nights, we have Triumphant Church of Jesus Christ in Miramar, Florida. They have their gathering every Wednesday night, and their meeting ID is 480-503-7492. Again, 480-503-7492. And I believe that is about 7:30 I need to verify that. That's about 7:30. And then on Wednesdays also we have Apostolic Tabernacle Church in Lake Worth, Florida. They meet in person at 8 p.m. Again, Apostolic Tabernacle in Lake Worth, Florida at 8 p.m. in person. Now, every night you can join Greater Life Apostolic Ministries, and their Zoom ID is 954-869-4526. Again, 954-869-4526. And they have Bible reading every day of the week except Sundays. No more Sundays, so they read at 10 p.m. every night. And just a quick reminder for Hope Outreach Love Center, and that is in Broward, Florida. Again, this is in Broward, Florida. You can join them, and you can join them on Facebook, and you can be blessed. So let's move on to what else happens in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic, under the leadership of Pastor Dorothy Aarons. They have Bible study, Christian education every Wednesday. And they also have youth meetings on Friday, and they have prayer meetings on Monday. So most of these services are on Zoom, and the Zoom ID is 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274. And if you want to visit them in person, they are at 4448 Inver Boulevard in Lauderhill, Florida. So heading over in West Palm Beach, you have Empowered for Christ Apostolic Temple. You can see the list of services there under Pastor Rose and Bishop Gallimore. Again, under Pastor Rose and Bishop Gallimore, you can find them also on Facebook. Apostolic Tabernacle under the leadership of Bishop and Pastor Scott. Again, Apostolic Tabernacle under Bishop and Pastor Scott They have services on Sundays, they have services on Wednesdays, and they also have prayer meetings via phone. So again, Sundays and Wednesdays in person. You can also see them on Facebook and YouTube. Again, you can find them on Facebook and YouTube. Now we have on every Thursday, you have Women Empowered by Grace. They meet 6 a.m. every Thursday morning. And Women Empowered by Grace also meets every Saturday at 6:30. The Zoom ID is the same for both events. There's 906-348-8487. Again, 906-348-8487. Now, today's weekly announcements was brought to you by Tracy Dean at Apostolic Radio Ministries International. And this is a summary for February 14 to 20. And what I want to leave my little thought for today is, may God strengthen and answer our prayer in this very hour. You know, I'm reminded to pray without ceasing. And many of us say that normal, we ought to pray and not to faint. And many of talk about prayer in different ways. But today I'm reminded, let's pray without ceasing. We ought to pray every day. It is human sometimes to forget. It is human sometimes not to feel like praying. But my little thought is, may God strengthen and answer our prayer, not just my prayer, our prayer. Because many of us have needs, many of us have wants. And when we look at it, what is our need? What is our want? Our need is what we would, I don't want to use the word need, but our need is what we have for every day. We need water, we need life, light, we need food. Our wants is our desires. We can do without them. What is our need for us in our Christian walk? We read the Bible, we pray, we meditate, we strengthen each other. That is what I see as our need. Our wants is the number of people for the growth for our ministries. Our wants are the number of things that we can accomplish. That's our wants. But where two or three are gathered, he is in the midst to bless. Where two or three. So may God strengthen and answer every one of us prayer. Whatever we are praying for. Some people are praying for survival of soul. Some people are praying for other things. Healing, whatever it is. May God strengthen and answer our prayer in this very hour. And that phrase, I may have picked it up somewhere, maybe from Bishop Agri, but I remember hearing something like this, and I may have it added or twist my own way. But may God strengthen and answer our prayer in this very hour. Thank you for listening. Until next time, have a superb